Yo, this is the One Nation Podcast 864. I got my boy Nate in here, my boy Corey, man. This is Talk That Talk Thursday. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, y'all know I had to start off with my boy Jesus, man. You know I had to do so. We got a few drinks tonight, we're gonna relax. And we're gonna dive straight into it, man. So y'all be ready. Y'all get ready for a good show. We're gonna have a good time. Jesus, I'll see you in a little bit, bro. I'm gonna turn you down and we gonna talk. We gonna talk tonight, man. Fellas, how y'all doing tonight, man?
Doing good, big dog.
That's what it is.
Blessed,
Man. That's
blessed.
What it is, man. Blessed and humble. That's what
Oh yeah.
man.
Yes.
Check this out, One Nation followers and listeners. Tonight, man, I think this one is kind of special to me because, you know, me and Nate been rocking for a while. Then, you know, Corey been following me for a minute. I told him I was gonna get him on. I got him on, and come to find out, the brother is closer to me than we thought, man. You know, family connected in a way that I'm gonna let him know a little later, and he know now. So, you know, this is all family tonight, man. I got my boys on here. We're gonna talk that talk, man. So with that being said, One Nation Podcast 864, let's go. Now, fellas, I got a couple things I want to talk about tonight, man. But one of the major things, we got to celebrate Black History Month.
Of course.
We gotta do that. And I want to get y'all's opinion, man. If there was one person in our history, a Black History Month, one of us, that really set the tone for you, that really, I guess you could say, you look up to, you know, y'all mind sharing that? Nate, let's go with you. Got somebody?
Oh, right out the jump.
There's so many.
Yeah, there are so many. I guess for me it's gonna be 19 keys. Positivity talk. Of course, everybody knows how I am about energy, understanding knowledge and growing, and just what he speaks on. Even though that's more about Elijah Muhammad and his movements and stuff like that, but him being a young brother, even though he's on like in California on the west side, but just him coming from where he started at and then to where he is now, and being the catalyst for just actually like preaching all the positivity, wanting people to get into that energy stuff, actually wanting to read, gather information, go into that lifestyle of just being awareness, conscious ability and stuff like that. And for me too, just the more I learn, the more I'm actually enjoying it, and my life's been better, man. So that's one thing I credit to somebody I actually knew that I've actually started crediting my growth to. So definitely.
What about you, Corey? Who you got?
Well, you know, Black History Month, man. You know, it's hard to sum it all up into one. You know, like with me, I just find different things through the day, and like, you know, different things like, well, I try to think back, you know, Martin Luther King and, you know, like you say, Elijah Muhammad and different people like that, because like that give you good spirits of like, you know, where we come from and all that, man. Like I don't know, I try to keep open mind. Like I really can't, you know, just specifically say like what, you know, drives me and all that, but
I got you. And we're gonna get into that, man. One of mine, man, I was a big baseball fanatic, you know, growing up. Shouts out to my pops, you know, Thomas Rook. Everybody know him by the name of Doc, you know what I'm saying? But shouts out to him. And one of the people he instilled in me was Jackie Robinson, man. And I had 3 quotes, but I just found one about 2 hours ago that I wish I had known back then that I know now. And it says, "I'm not concerned with your liking or disliking of me. All I ask is that you respect me as a human being." You know, and that stood out big to me because I'm gonna give y'all a short little story, man. I never got to play for the high schools. We played for rec leagues and the West Side leagues. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give a shout out to y'all boys tonight, man. Daniel Bentley, Galen Gilliam, Eric and Derek Fowler, DeMarcus Butler, and of course I'm not being cocky, but y'all know I ran that thing. Your boy Thomas Rowe. You know what I'm saying? And we was hell on the field, man. And one thing we did that I hate we didn't continue. We stopped. You know what I'm saying? We didn't pursue it.
Right.
And that's something that I'm starting to see today. Like, yo, if you keep your mind into something and you can do it,
right,
bro, you can be very successful at it. It's not a doubt in my mind that none of them brothers that I shouted out, as well as myself, that we would have made it. Because I get sick, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Me and my pops, we was looking at Sports Center the other day. And we done this a million times, man. I see the contract them boys be signing. I'm like,
man, let me tell you something.
He said, "Yeah, I know." He don't even say that. He say, Yeah, I know. You stopped. I said, man, we could be living, but it wasn't God's plan. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to that, man, and shouts out to everybody for Black History Month. Get a clap, round of applause for that.
Hey man, but tell you what though, bro, it's like that's what me though. I was trying to say, like, try to specify because like everything's coming together in one. Because like for one, okay, as a kid, I love all like hip hop music. Which one person that got me was Master P. And to this day, what I'm saying, he's still doing his thing, and like he showed a lot of range of what we can do today and stuff like that. And then like people like as far as like sports and stuff like Debo, by him being in the NFL playing and all this stuff, and I consider myself one of the greats out of Chapman High School and all that too. But we couldn't really, the things change, and now that we're doing things, everything coming together, and I was like, man, wow, it's good to see these things happening now. You know what I'm saying? So like, what everybody collaborating, what we doing now, it's like we still made it. We still trying to like make this path go.
And that's big, man. Like you said, you was talking about. We're gonna dive right into this then. You say Master P.
Master P.
Man, make them say, They used to call me P back in the day. I don't know why. I don't know. But I'm gonna ask y'all fellas something, man. You coming from, the hip hop thing. That's you. And I understand that because I grew up on hip hop too. Was he your major influencer?
Let me see. Yeah, I could say to that, because like he was so much into like his branding, but more on like entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he had a positive way of doing it. Like it was gritty and all, but like it still made it to where like it's about family, about building and things like that. And you know what I'm saying? And trying to do like basically what we trying to do today. And a lot of people that's in the hip hop games, try to use what he used and all that to make it to where we are, But
I got you.
He, out of a lot of executives as far as hip hop, he was like one of the main ones that I looked up to because I felt like I want to be the guy like people around me doing like you know what I'm saying.
We just talked about that.
And he was the first. He was the first independent. He didn't sign a major. He actually had to sign him. Sign his distributions, stuff like that too.
I followed his story, man. He really got it out the mud.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Clap for that brother one more time.
Oh yeah, shout out.
He showed us, not only just like you say with hip hop, but he got his hands in so much other stuff, man. Some things you look at it when you're younger, you understand the hip hop part, but hip hop, leads to other things, and he's a businessman. What I'm saying? And I'm just watching. I hated the little feud he had with his son. Lately, but they worked that out. Everything cool. Now, Nate, what about you? Who is one hip hop influencer? I got mine. I'm just waiting on you to say yours.
Oh Lord.
And I'm gonna go back with mine.
Well, everybody, before I say what I say, I am originally from Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska, from the Midwest. So everybody knows, if you know who I am, I'm a big Bone Thugs fan. And so that's all I listen to. And so that's the only thing, especially Busy, because I used to have my hair like Busy. So and I speak fast, so I am and I knew exactly what they were saying, so it had to be Bone. Anything with Bone, and I love the scene too, so I love the fact that they can harmonize, be a group. The only hip hop group that actually did songs with the living legends, B.I.G. and Tupac, and Big Pun too. They forgot about Big Pun, but they influenced me a lot. I can listen. I would listen. I know. I used to get every Bone CD that came out. Every Crazy when they split up. I got all the CDs. Oof, Lord. 99. Yeah.
Classic.
Classic. Yeah, I thought that. I don't know as much as you know. Jesus. But I was on them boys.
Faces of Death. I went before then.
Shout out to them boys too, man. Real talk. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you mine, man. I can go back. Jay was my man, but I'm gonna tell you something. No shot at Jay. But I fell in love with hip hop. Because up north was killing it.
Right.
For a minute. Down south you had your underground rappers and stuff like that. It was cool. But I'm gonna tell you something. Them boys that set the standard for me was Outkast, man.
Oh man.
And it came from my late cousins and my uncle. They was bumping that Southern California Flatland. Man, that was just one of my favorite tracks, man.
Hey, man.
It just led to, open up doors for the South. You know what I'm saying? Because for a minute, hip hop was ran up north. And they, it went out Midwest, right? That's what you Midwest. But when it came to the South, and we from the South, I was like, yo, this is it. And it paved the way. It wouldn't be no T.I.'s, Jeezy, and all these boys if it wasn't for them guys in the South. Now, no disrespect to Uncle Luke. Gotta give the other
like he had his own ways,
I know my little hip-hop history. You know what I'm saying? So, shouts out to them guys, too, man.
But it also deals with demographic, because like I said, being in Nebraska for that long, all I knew was Bone Thugs, Twista, anybody that was in that area. So when I went down south, when I lived in Arkansas for a stint, then all I knew was Slim Thug, Paul Wall, Chameleonaire, OG Run G, DJ Screw. So I knew all that. So I knew all that before they actually even dropped and went mainstream. Then when I came over here, I actually started getting into more of the southern, more hip hop. But anything when I was in Nebraska, it was either, what was I listening to? It was like Scarface. The Ghetto Boys.
Shouts out Scarface.
Yeah, UGK. That's the only thing I knew about.
Yes, sir, man. And I'm gonna say I was a big Pop fan too.
Oh yeah, Pop.
I was a big fan.
Yeah, man.
All that.
Different avenue.
I was versatile, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing wrong with that, man.
It just is what it is, bro. But real talk, man. And I like that you got to pay homage to the guys that paved the way.
Definitely.
And that's something we always do. We give them guys their flowers and we clap for them, man. That's real talk.
Definitely.
That's real talk. But since we have my boy Corey on, Nate, I'm gonna get you in a minute though. I got something for you. Corey, you're an artist. You know what I'm saying? You love making music. I'm pretty sure, but what artists don't? You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, man, just with where we from, the upstate. You know what I mean? And we was talking about this earlier. I feel like if the upstate come together, you know, here in South Carolina, bro, we can take over.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna talk directly to y'all that's watching
Real
this.
talk.
I'm dropping this, you know, tonight, tomorrow, whenever it drop. But I want y'all to understand something, man. We was just talking about Atlanta. I just shouted out Outkast, you know, and what I seen Atlanta do 10, 15 years ago when T.I. started getting hit, Bone Crusher, shouts out to Bone Crusher, all them guys, they came together. Like, let's be real. The Top Back remix is one of the dopest remixes I've heard in ever. But you got different guys from the South on it. Just imagine if we came together here in South Carolina, in the upstate, and we did something like that. You know, sometimes, like Corey said earlier, you got to put egos to the side. You know what I'm saying? You put them egos to the side, we can do major things. And that's what the One Nation podcast is about. That's what the One Nation brand is about. Put egos to the side, don't matter the color or whatever, because I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people, when this brother came out, and I consider him a brother, yes, Eminem, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this. This boy is dope. You know what I'm saying? He's been dope for years, but they came together as one. Just imagine if we do that in the South, man. We got so many artists here in the upstate, you know, and then I can run artists from Florence to Marion to all the way up, you know, all the way to Fort Mill. Bro, we can do some major things. So I want y'all to pay attention to that, listen to that, and just understand, man, you come together as one like I've been preaching for the longest. We can get a lot of stuff done. You never know, you may take off. You know what I'm saying? Serious like that, man. But that's shouts out to the South. Corey, anything you want to elaborate on that? You want to talk about that?
Yeah, man, you know, guys, you know what I'm saying? It's all about ego and, you know, and things like that, you know, have to put to the side. And, hey, we can make some things happen because, like, everybody want money. You know what I'm saying? Money, you want a career, you want, you know, good things coming, man. And everybody just, you know, bond together.
But let me ask you this.
And have fun, really.
Yeah, everybody want, you're right, everybody want to be successful, right? But I look at a lot of people that chase the paper sometimes. And when they chase the paper, they may get it, but they're still not happy. You feel me? That peace is not within them. And piggyback off what you said, I like what you said. We all can get money, but let me tell y'all something. You got to find that peace in yourself too. You got to find that first because there's no way you can go out and let's say this. You go out and reach out to an artist, right? And y'all collab and do something, you know, and it's major. But if you ain't got that peace in that circle, bro, it ain't gonna work. And that's something, you know, Corey talked about too, man. You come together as one, you can get a lot of stuff done. Put them egos to the side. It's enough money, man. It's enough money out here for everybody to get. You got to understand that it's money everywhere. So let's do that and let's come together. I like doing something on my podcast, man. When I have an artist on, I want them to see this. You heard this brother right here. He's an artist. So anybody in the upstate, let's come together and make it happen. Winton Rice, my boy 92 Cheese, Jimmy Lee, I'm gonna have y'all guys on.
Yeah.
This brother here, the singer Seti, my boy Cedric Durham, he's dope. I'm just naming out people. My boy Sab, I've been loving you since you spit for me back in 05, bro. We can come together. He signed to Bit Life Entertainment. Shout out to Bit Life Entertainment. We can do some things on that too, man. So that's a little bit about the hip hop.
What about the awareness though? But if just being an artist, my question is, do you think it is more of them not being aware of everybody that's around or what they could bring to the table that they actually can use if y'all all benefit together? Because to me it'd be like, because you got guys that are more present and now they're just worried about where they're going. So if they're not aware of, well, I know this guy over here can actually sing and put a hook on here and actually make it sound better. You think it's just the awareness that they just don't know who's around that actually has the skill? Or do you look at it like that? It's just more, not just ego, just like, maybe I just don't want to reach out. Maybe I don't know how he going to react if I reach out. Do you think it might be that too, just that?
It might be the outside looking in, like they, about reaching out because of what's going on now, about everybody got an op, everybody got this and that going on, which it should just be, and I understand that, it's competition, but at the same time, like you say, you want it to be a peaceful thing. It starts from the bottom. Like we just sit here talking, and we supposed to be making an album later on or something like that. We supposed to have a peaceful talk. You know what I'm saying? We talking, we collaborating and stuff like that, and then go on to make a song. But if it's negativity about something that don't really matter, all it's gonna do is just make views and nobody
And to piggyback off that, I'm letting them know this right now. I had my partner, my boy, I love him to death, JJ Day on.
Shout out to JJ.
Shout out to JJ. Clap for that brother, man.
I love JJ.
I had JJ on about 3 weeks ago, man, and he's an R&B artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Singers. I can't call Seti an R&B artist because he's a man that can sing and rap. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I ran the pitch by JJ Day. I'm staking claim on this. This is mine. I really don't. Nate know me. Corey, I'm gonna let you know. I used to be a cocky dude. You know what I'm saying? But this, I see you threw that in there. But it's peaceful now. And you said it's all peaceful.
Very humbled about it.
I'm standing tall on this. I'm doing the very first local verses on the One Nation podcast 864. But you know what I want to see? I want to do 2 verses. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna collaborate with this thing. I'm reaching out to y'all right now. We're gonna do 2 rap artists. We're gonna do 2 R&B artists. Yeah, you may be a versus. One may bust this person's ass, and the other may bust. But I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do at the end. Y'all gonna do a collab, and y'all gonna get this money together. And y'all be ready for that because that's coming in July. I already got set up. So
you gotta clap for that. You gotta clap for that. You gotta definitely clap for that.
Come on now.
Nate, I love that. Let me throw this at you, Nate. You know what I'm saying? We gonna step off hip hop for a minute. Corey Nate's like a brother of mine. You know what I'm saying? Right. We've been rocking for a long time. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. And I don't know if he's ready for me to say this, but it wasn't. When I tell you the mixtape king that had every mixtape there was,
everyone of them.
There wasn't nobody that could. Excuse my expression. There wasn't nobody that could fool with Nate. Nate was the guy. Nate would come through in his Crown Vic, hop the trunk, and you may find a release that ain't even came out yet. He got it. You know what I'm saying? This is what I've been dying to ask him. Bro, I mean, real talk. I've never seen nothing like this. How did you manage that? I mean, like, explain to me, how did you get exclusives? And by the way, you see what we drink like, right? Drink alcohol. He may pull up and have it all in his trunk. And that's my guy. He was a hustler. And that's what I loved about it, man. But Nate, tell me, how did you prepare for that? Because, bro, you had... I'm gonna be real with you. It was people I didn't even think you knew. I would be like, yo, where you get that from? They'd be like, yo, but Nate, I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. Nate just came through. He didn't tell me what's going on. I gotta laugh with that. But you tell me, man, exactly like when you started, bro, what made you want to get into all that? I mean, you was the ultimate hustler, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
and it's still in you, by the way. You
yeah. I got it.
I hope I sparked something with that.
Oh man, it's already.
Get him back. Do him back on this.
I'm tapping in this shit. You ain't got to worry about that. I mean, just me. I've always had a hustle or a grind mentality about me. Anyway, one thing about me, I was like, if I don't have a job, I got a job. Always got money coming in. That's one thing about me. I was grinding. I mean, I was in school. I was selling stuff. So when it came to getting into the CDs. And I was in the CDs heavy for it. Even while the DVD was out, I was making more money than the DVD man.
Yeah.
So I didn't even give a damn about the DVDs.
I want to say this right quick. I don't need to cut you off. It wasn't look here. If you got a mixtape from, I'm gonna say, because Nate a little older than me, probably about a year older than me.
Yeah, the year.
Okay. I graduated 04. You 03.
I'm 04.
Oh, you 04. You
I'm still a year. Yeah,
still a year.
Yeah.
If you got a mixtape from, it probably went back further than this, but this one I mentioned from 04 to damn 2000 and I'm gonna say 10, 11.
Yeah, bro.
He had it. It went. I've never seen, and bro, I just want to give you your flowers right there. I want to clap for you, not just for the fact, most people like, man.
And I fuck with the local artists too.
Yeah.
And I fuck with local artists.
People probably looking at it like, flowers. I said, bro, it wasn't we had CDs back in the day. And you ain't gonna tell me you didn't get a CD from this man. This man held it down. And see, Nate, this is what I like about you. You was a hustler. So now it's all mainstream.
Oh yeah, it would be it's difficult, very difficult to do it now.
You know about that.
Jesus.
No more, man. But is it? I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if it's any hustlers like that left. I ain't seen it. And
they ain't got them no more, man.
I'm gonna stake my
it's hard to find.
36, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Well,
but maybe I don't know it, but bro, if y'all can follow this man the way he did it, man, it was unbelievable, bro. Like I said, I want to give you your flowers for that, bro, because you was the ultimate hustler, man. And I mean that. I used to hit Nate. Shouts out to my partner Larry Proctor, right? Like Larry would always get something before I would. I couldn't stand that shit. I'm like, man, when you man, Nate got, wait a minute, I just seen Nate. You didn't go through all the cities? Hell no.
You got a million.
But I always look at it too. I always found myself I made myself stand out more than the other guys because I looked at, I wouldn't say competition. I know you say competition when it comes to music, but me. Yeah. I looked at the other guys and how they were moving their stuff, how they presented it. So I was always about presentation because me, I had the CDs, but you didn't get the CDs. Remember, I had a book with all the pictures and every song on it. So you can actually go through the book. And then my CD, then when I actually had the CDs in there, I actually still had the list. I had the cutout actually in there. So mine was different from everybody else because everybody else would give you good. They'll say this is what they have, and then just be a CD in the sleeve. Mine actually had the listings of every song that was on the CD. So I always try to make myself stand out of the pack. Yeah. And so they were like, oh man. And then I made sure whatever was on that CD or the list, it was on there. Because I heard a lot of people would buy from everywhere else. Yeah. And it wouldn't be nothing on there or something. Half the record would be gone. I was in there 100%. Like I said, I was full in. And then any other hustle other than, other stuff I went into. But
well, shout out to you on that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
but man, I hear that all the time. They use a CD, man. Man, I got so many.
You gotta be clever though, man.
Bro,
you gotta be clever. How you on the way? That's how you.
How old are you, man?
I'm 38. I'll be 39 next month.
I'm gonna be real.
Lord, dude, I got to drink on my own head.
We're gonna have a good time on it.
I got to pour on my old habit, my old way, Lord. Dude.
Check this out,
bless
bro. It. I stayed in Crown Point apartment. Right?
And I stayed over there too.
You didn't go over there too. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna paint a picture for you, man. Oh, my we're going back to what we say, our teen days to the 21. And by the way, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be honest. I keep it all the way wrong with y'all. Liquor didn't begin being fun to me to where I wasn't old enough to whack and buy it. Once I turned 21, it wasn't fun.
Yeah, but
so this is what I'm getting at. This brother here used to pull up on a Saturday. Yo, big dog, what's up? He get out early. He grinding, right? Mm-hmm. You already got your, no, we're going to start on a Friday. So I work the 9 to 5 job like everybody else. So 5 o'clock come, you know what I'm saying? I get off, I'm on a little drink. We're going to hit the club. Shouts out to Nate, what was the club we just hit out by the mall? Cool World.
Cool World, Jesus, Lord.
We used to tear that motor up every Friday. And this dude right here used to have parties. We go to everything. What? We be about 15 deep, playing cards in the house before we go gambling and all this. But if you call Nate right there, and you low on this right here, you low on that, Nate, pull up.
You already got it.
Then you get the bottle. What you got in there? You got the city. Put that G's in. You know, that's back when G's and Gucci was really doing that thing.
Hell, yeah. Mixtape scene was heavy.
You go to the club so hype. That was the best times of my life, dog. Bro, I want to give you your flowers. Ain't nobody did it like Nate, fellas, but I'm gonna be real with you.
But I also had to be conscious too, because I knew everyone's like, well, you know, I'm a people person, so that was another area that I excelled in because I can talk to anybody. Okay. So dealing with customers, you had to be a people person, because if you didn't understand about being a people that actually know how to interact, you weren't gonna have that. Right. But then with me and with what we did, people would come to me, hey man, I want to come. Chill, I know y'all be moving like that, partying. Yeah. So that also made me conscious and aware of if I was being used, because I can hear from Thomas all during out the week. I wouldn't hear from other people until Friday. Yeah. So I'm like, well, why they hitting me up? Oh, they just want to get in the club with me because they know I got connection. Yeah. So you gotta understand. And I had them. And you gotta be more aware. I was always aware of everything, especially when I knew I was being used.
I'm a fool. Hey, Corey, if you don't know me yet, I'm a nut. So I'm gonna throw this out there too before we go on to that. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna split cut. I'm gonna jump into this and get right off of it. Okay? He had connections. Even that presidential too, but I'm gonna get off there. I'm gonna jump right on it.
That'll be another segment. I had to bring about 2 girls in this one.
This is my segment, man. Where I clap for. This is the sports segment. Okay, we gonna go here. I'm gonna talk about this. We gonna talk. About it. Now, my answer may shock y'all, but I stayed up late last night. I witnessed greatness last night. Shouts out to the 18-year-old boy from Akron that came in and, back in the day. And I followed him, real talk. I followed him from the time he got into the league to now. This is my question to y'all. I'm not getting into no GOAT thing. I'm not doing it. Because I'm going to tell y'all this. I still think Jordan's the GOAT. It's just me. I watched Jordan in the 90s or whatever.
We old school, man. That's our era, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But tell me why the kid from Akron, LeBron James, just became the highest scoring basketball player in the world, but he's still getting so much hate. I just want to know. Corey, I'm going to start with you. What you think?
It's this era of people kind of because it's because it's a different era when Jordan played and, LeBron played, and LeBron is still healthy and he's playing. And he started, like they say, when he first stepped a foot in the league, he's been doing every game. It's not a game really, it's not a bad game.
You're right.
So I still can't put him a class over Jordan because it's just a generational thing. Like of this era though, like as far as young guys coming up and all this in the third, come on, man, that's Brian all day. But because since he even born in that year, he 38, 39 and stuff, he understands it, but he got to go out there and do this thing because 20 years from now, probably even, I don't even know, because before LeBron, we was thinking it was going to never be somebody like Jordan or anything like, Kobe. Kobe is the, and when Kobe was in the game, bro,
this is good.
Man, how can you? And Allen Iverson, bro.
God, Lord, Jesus.
See, now you're talking about sports.
See, AI is my favorite person out of everybody because of what he brought to the game, and he was just this spirit of and he's my, and that's what I looked up to. That's my favorite guy. You know what I'm saying? But respectfully, it's always been Jordan, Kobe, Iverson. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, Iverson, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? No, just up there, regardless of how you put it. You don't care, you know what I'm saying? But then LeBron came in the league, it was okay, but now it's we witnessing this because of a guy he's a freak.
Yeah.
What can you say?
I'm going to talk some real facts stuff.
And you must honor that because we're in that era of time, you know what I'm saying? And people just let it be, you know what I'm saying? But he's not, you can't let him say that he's better than Jordan. No, put him in that, you can't have that conversation. This is where it's at. Anybody else in that, he better than Durant, he better than Curry, he better than everybody right now because they playing with him. Exactly. But other than that, you got to let it go, man. He done his part, though. He definitely made it. He definitely, can't nobody take nothing away from Brian, because he playing. He ain't out there just bull jiving, shooting. No, he balling.
Yeah, he balling. This ain't the same high school kid. Let me before I get to you, Nate. Let me explain this to you. Y'all, if you watched this game last night, this was so crazy about this game last night. He had to get it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to get it. Was it 36 points?
Something like that. Somewhere,
He got it quiet. It wasn't like he was hitting this shot after this shot. Of course. When he came out on the court, with the headband on, you knew what time.
Yeah, you know that
already. You see all these stars in the tennis. Yo, I'm about to bust their ass. I'm getting this. But he got it so easily. It's a lot of people can't even get 36 points.
They can't even get 20. Can't even get 15, 20. It's hard.
Like, yo, this dude is doing. He did it from the 3. He did it from the post. He did it from
everywhere.
The paint. Did it from the free throw line. Now, Nate, why do you think he gets so much hate? And I got something to say after you finish.
Well, you know me. You know this is not my sport.
Yeah, that's not.
Not
by the way,
sport.
he's a UFC fan.
Yeah, I'm mixed martial arts. Anything with fighting combat, I'm into. But
boxing too.
I like that.
Me personally, the way I look at it, and the things I've heard, especially I work at BMW with. Shout out to all LeBron. Lord Jesus, it's ongoing topic. Everybody up there, I thought y'all were the damn A&R person for everybody because the way y'all talk, I thought y'all was on their payroll. My thing is this: the only thing I have a problem with is they just said Kareem did it without shooting threes. I said, Jesus Christ! Now, I mean, if y'all just wanted to break it down to where. Well, Kareem only did 2 pointers. I said, well, then LeBron worked harder for it because shooting a 3 is actually harder than shooting a damn 2-pointer. Right. So there's really no argument. There's no. Everything outweigh everything.
LeBron elevated since he elevates every year. It's something that he always changed his game up to where it's like rapping and stuff. But He Jay-Z balling pretty much. You can't take that away from him, man. Like everybody say Jay-Z the best rapper. Now I don't think believe that because Nas and you know what I'm saying. But you gotta give him his
King Disease 3.
Come on, man. But
King Disease 3.
You gotta give him his props for what he do and how he done it, and he's there. You can't argue that. It's like with these Jordan debates.
I agree.
I'm gonna tell you something. I fell in love with LeBron. I'm gonna be honest with you, LeBron. If you ever watched it, I'm gonna be honest with you. Keep it 100 with you.
He will watch it.
Yeah, I was telling them. You know, when they came out, like, yo, LeBron James, I'm like, yo, so what? You know, LeBron James, high school kid, okay. We seen that in Garnett. Shouts out to Garnett from the upstate. We ain't gonna lie. Yeah. You've seen that in Kobe. But it was something about this kid, man. And then the world put him as the chosen one. Right. Now, he embraced that. Mm-hmm. He got it tatted on his back. Mm-hmm. And we're not gonna get into the championship that he lost. Okay, cool. But do you know how hard it is to even make it to the NBA? Hey, a high school kid, 18 years old, y'all putting this big crown on him already. You saying he's this, he's that. He ain't even proved himself. And he gets in the NBA and he does it. And at the same time, you got to understand, the guy, when he came through, Kobe was still in the league. Kobe wasn't nothing to walk over. Kobe was a boss. And you got to understand it. So I look at it like this. I look at it like arrows. I don't take nothing. I'm gonna go all the way back. Wilt Chamberlain had the record. Kareem Abdul. Kareem got it right. Had it. Now LeBron got it. But this is my thing. It's errors, bro. That's what it all boils down to. Kobe was good. Jordan was good. Kareem was good. Wilt was good. Now this man is sitting here at the top of the throne, and he's getting so much hate. But I tell you one thing you can't take away from this brother. He done more things off the court than any of them guys.
That's where I was about to go. That's where I was about to go.
My brother opened up a school in Akron.
Thank you.
For the kids. And then I was looking at a video today. There's a lot of things he got his hands tied into. And let me say this. A lot of people got their hands tied into a lot of things to benefit them, to make money. But this brother is actually giving back to communities everywhere. And if you want to say the GOAT, I put him in the GOAT in that aspect. But other than that, I give, like Corey said, I give it to Jordan. Because Jordan was my guy. I'm gonna rock with MJ all day.
That's pure balling. That ain't no crying and ball. That's why Kobe played the way he played. No crying and ball, ball and ball. And ball.
You haven't heard a scandal about this brother yet. Now what's so bad?
I was about to go to
I'm gonna say this right now. When it's said and done and he's gone, watch how many people come out and start saying different things. Well, he did this, do that. That's what it always happens. It happens, man. Kobe was my guy too. I like Kobe. By the way, I don't have a team. I was a Jordan fan, a Kobe fan, a LeBron fan. I know greatness when I see it. And when that brother think about this, man. You tell somebody they the chosen one, and he actually goes and get it tatted on his back. You gotta live up to that, bro. You got a lot of pressure. You gotta get for no reason. You don't just you gotta live up to that. But I want to shout out LeBron.
Oh yeah. Yes, every year.
Shout out to you, bro. You did your thing last night. You on top of the Mount Rushmore. I still ain't ready to put you over Jordan, but
my thing is the reason why I do put him over Jordan because I'm more conscious.
Let me stop, Nate. he has an opinion.
Yeah.
This what it goes down to. This what it boils down to. Everybody don't see everything the same way. So don't you back slander this brother about how he feels. This is his opinion. So Nate, state your opinion.
So my where I have an argument with everybody at work, because I'm more conscious, I'm more aware, especially what I'm into.
Okay.
Jordan never spoke on anything. LeBron speaks about everything. I love that LeBron is vocal about his people that are not even on his team, about the stuff that's going on in society, backing his own people. Jordan would go to everything and all he talked about was the game. Jordan never spoke on any issues or anything like that when it concerned to our people.
Yep.
And then with Jordan being the way he is with the shoes that he has and then not really being a people person when you got that high selling brand shoe, but you won't even take pictures or something like that. It just... LeBron is, to me, is the most humblest person that I've ever heard of, especially when he speaks. Kyrie, he talked about. He even talked about Dana White,
and
which
Kyrie, you know you wanted to come to them Lakers. I ain't gonna say that, but
I mean, that man still up. Y'all talk about Kyrie, but y'all ain't talking about Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones. So what he doing? Y'all want to talk about everybody else going on in the league, but you want to talk about Dana White slapping his wife. I definitely understand. See, Jordan would have never got on up there and said that shit.
See, this our generation of people, though, man. It's us. I think that it sums up to, like, we the last of the Mohegans kind of thing, where, like, this generation of people, that's why I call it gone, because, like, us as a collective people, we more conscious or more available for, like, things to make better. Like, that's why now at times you see, like, LeBron doing, like, these things we seeing of, like greatness or different things, like Floyd Mayweather, and we seeing a lot of stuff in the forefront, and even us, like people that don't even get the credit for it.
Oh yeah.
But we just trying to build, you know what I'm saying? We keep grinding and keep understanding that, like, we here for a reason. There's people here that's doing things that we could be doing, but it's that we in a different place than them in a way, I guess. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna piggyback on what Nick said.
Because we all touching that.
Oh yeah.
I watched an interview. And by the way, y'all, I ain't got enough of time on here all day. Anyway, I watched the interview. I wish I knew the guy's name, the sports commentator. I don't remember his name. But he said if he had to take LeBron and Jordan for like a kids camp, right? He said Jordan is going to bust them kids' ass all day. Shots, and I remember saying this. CP3 had a camp to where he said if Jordan missed any free throw, you know, I'm trying to remember how it goes. But if Jordan missed free throw, he owed the kids shoe.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was
Jordan,
something like that.
Jordan didn't miss
one damn shot. Yeah.
Shoe he ain't missing now.
Now LeBron probably can't shoot free throw better than Jordan, but I'm pretty sure he'll put a little emphasis on it and miss one.
He would definitely miss.
I said on the commentating thing, like, I would pick LeBron any day for a camp over Jordan because LeBron is gonna get down, play with the kids, have a good time,
have fun, man.
Jordan gonna bust their ass all day, and it's not no shot, no mean shot at Jordan. Jordan was a competitor. That's just him. I watched The Last Dance through and out, and trust me, that dude is serious. He do not like to lose. But damn, bro, you can't lose to a kid. You know. Let the kid give a little
But you got to understand, though, that's the way it was brought up to us, like from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and all that. It was all about playing tough and not about crying about nothing or even the referees weren't even really supposed to be paying attention to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, all that. You know, they're taking heads off in both sports, football, basketball, and stuff. You know, it was about being tough and not crying, you know. But now it's like it's sensitive in a way where everybody has an opinion. Everybody got to say something. And I understand you can say something, but sometimes it could be at the wrong time or you ain't even got to say nothing.
I wonder what it would be like if social media was in that era of Jordan.
But see, you can't say that either.
Man. I wonder like what would be said.
But if you tell me if I'm wrong, y'all can tell me. Yeah. My biggest thing where I can critique that, okay, y'all say what LeBron's going on right now with the Black Lives Matter, anything that's going on with that. So Jordan went through that with the Rodney King beating.
Sure did.
He could have spoken on that too. So you can't tell me that he didn't have the advantages, he didn't have the voice that he could have spoken on the same issues that LeBron is speaking on now. Right. So he was presented with the same opportunities, chose not to speak on it. Yeah. So that's why I say you can't say even with that, even with the social media, but they actually had the same issues that we're having now. Had it back then. He chose not to speak on it.
I seen a picture, of Jordan's last shot in Utah, and LeBron's shot last night, and it got a picture of Jordan's shot. Nobody has a phone, and LeBron's shot. Everybody has a phone. But let me stop y'all right quick. if I'm correct, Jordan's last shot was in '96.
Mm-hmm.
Bones wasn't popping like that back then. So for y'all to say people was living in the moment, they didn't need a phone. Phones wasn't popping like that back then.
At all.
And let me state this. You mean to tell me if you put Jordan in this era and he's taking the last shot to beat Kareem, it's going to be phones out. So don't sit up there and tell me that, well, they were just living in the moment. No, fool. Phones wasn't out at the time like that. And now, social media has ran phones. Everybody captured the moment. That was a good thing, man. But that's my intake on the basketball thing. But fellas, I gotta get a prediction. It's crazy. LeBron done took over, but we forgot what's coming up this weekend, Super Bowl.
Oh man.
We going to football and that's the Super Bowl. So let's get a clap for the Super Bowl because they haven't been getting too much recognition.
Two African American quarterbacks are gonna be in the Super Bowl.
Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes.
Good one.
So let me get y'all prediction. Who y'all got?
Say man, amen. I'm a pull with Philly, man, because like I said, I've been an AI fan my whole life. You know what I mean? And I was rocking with I'm a Carolina fan. First off because I try to represent teams where I'm from, and I ain't even from here though, but I live here. But like I said, I believe Eagles, man, because like I said, I'm Philly, man. I got to rock with Philly.
I'm going for the commercials. Everybody knows who I am. They know I'm looking for the new movies that are coming out.
He really is.
I'm waiting for the movies. I hope we see Fast 10. I hope we see the Mission Impossible preview. I hope we see the Marvels preview. I hope we see I'm looking for all the brand new movies that are dropping. I really want to see, because I keep hearing that they're going to have Paul Walker's brother playing Paul Walker in this new one. They're trying to bring him back. And, Paul Walker, God bless the dead, he had a twin brother, and they actually look alike. And I want to see how this is. So I am definitely ready, and I'm ready to see Rihanna. Because Rihanna has been silent, and I want to see.
Man, it's been 20 years? 20 years?
Yeah.
For the prediction.
Well, I rock with Eagles, though. I walk with the green is my favorite color, so I would go with Eagles.
Mine too, boss.
Yeah.
We got 3 Eagles on
here. I'm
I'm going to tell
saying?
you why I'm rocking with him. I'm going to be honest with you. His name is Jalen Hurts. My son is named Jalen.
Uh-oh.
I got to rock with him. You know what I'm saying? But no disrespect.
Repeat that again. You got to repeat it for him, so I don't think that hurt you.
Jalen Hurts is playing. And my son is named Jalen. And it's spelled the same way, except the last name. And I'm going to be honest with you. I watched
Even got the green
Hurts
on,
when he
man.
was at Alabama. And, people critique,
they critique him. Oh, God, Lord, they critique him.
And, for the brother to get himself back together, and he's back on the main stage.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like, I like that. Like, yo, I'm here. What you going to do about it? Philly, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Philly, I can't, Nate knows something. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a Brady fan. I ain't got over that loss yet. With Philly, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I was killing people for years. But once that happened, that broke me. But I'm going to tell you something, man. I see a lot of good in the brother.
Yeah.
He does his thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I just don't see, no diss to Patrick Mahomes. Shouts out to Patrick Mahomes, but Brady got you in the Super Bowl. But we ain't going to talk about that. But I think Jalen Hurts is the real deal. You know what I'm saying? And shouts out to him and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm pulling for you.
Congratulations to both teams.
Shouts out to y'all.
It's gonna be a good one, boy. Kansas City don't play no games, bro.
Oh yeah.
They what's the third in a row? Is that the third?
I think it's 3 in a row.
Yeah. These boys ain't playing, man. You know what I'm saying? And shouts out to Kelsey too. He's a hell of a tight end. I gotta give it to him, man. But I still feel like if y'all hadn't got rid of the cheater, y'all probably would have been a little edge up on. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
And UFC 284s this weekend. We got the number 1 pound for pound Alex Volkanovski versus the number 2 pound for pound Islam Makhachev fighting this weekend. So we got the both number 1 and number 2 pound for pound fighting each other. Great fight. Underutilized because Dana White, all he's promoting is that stupid ass slap fighting shit. But y'all definitely got to watch this because you're going to have arguably the number 1 and number 2 in the world fighting each other. It's going to be a great match. And
well, check this out. Nate is a UFC expert. I don't question that with Nate with UFC. Corey, do you follow either one, UFC or boxing?
Oh, I love boxing, man. Like,
okay, let me stop you right there. Get my back.
Hey, man.
He already laughed. He already knows what's up. My guy is fighting April the 15th.
I already know what you're talking about.
Now,
I already feel like you.
I'm gonna say this though.
I feel like you insinuating what I'm thinking you about to say.
I ain't never said this before, man. And I'm trying not to even look at the camera when I say it. I still feel like my guy gonna win, but it's gonna be a battle for him. That's why I'm gonna say it. I've been looking at what's his name, Garcia. Like I say, I ain't got nothing but time, y'all. I'm a YouTube fanatic. That boy's something serious. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still thinking Tank, my guy, gonna pull it out. And you know, it's just one of them things, man. Like I say, Nate follow UFC, and I'm trying to get aboard with him. He don't know. I've been looking. He don't know. I've been looking.
Oh, I like UFC, but they be fighting, but
with his next fight, then he go up. Shouts out to Styles. Styles, my boy Styles.
Styles still fighting?
No. This is partner Styles.
Yeah.
I'm talking about his homeboy Styles?
Yeah.
Is he still fighting?
No, he don't fight no more, but we did train.
Okay.
Wait, because I know a guy named Styles from the Bird. I remember working with him, man. He was talking about getting into fighting. It's been like 5 years
Styles,
now.
Oh, well, check this out.
Yeah.
I'm coming to the next event. Styles, I'm letting you know this now. It's going to be at your house. I'm coming. And y'all going to be shocked. Because I've been looking at some USC stuff. And
That's the hype right there, man.
I've been doing that little.
Hey, Styles. I'm going this weekend, so I want to see if you going to hop in the... Yeah, it's this weekend.
Shoot, I might hop in the cup when it's Saturday.
It's Saturday. Going up there.
Styles, you might see me Saturday, bro.
That's crazy,
I know,
bro.
but to get back on what I'm talking about, my boxing, man. Tank Davis. Bro, you know,
something serious,
I'm gonna be honest, something serious. And he got a hell of a chin, but this boy Garcia is something serious. So, Tank, I need you. April month is my birthday month. Tank, I need this win. Okay, if you ever gonna look at this, I need you to.
We need the fight to get finalized first.
First.
I think Tank gonna win because of he's a dog and he done been through people punching at his face. And that guy Garcia been fighters, but Garcia is on. He got a quick left hook. That's what his quick little thing. That's what he wait on. You know what I'm saying? But I believe in my heart because how Tank fight.
Yeah.
He's gonna get up in him. He go hit him with, you know what I'm saying, because dude ain't quick enough. He don't have enough punches in his bag. He got that one good one. Don't get me wrong, that one quick shot. But Tank is gonna be on his ass.
Yeah.
He gonna wait on it. He ain't gonna just go right at him.
I'm gonna tell you why I did this, Corey. I love that brother to death, but he's an underdog.
Yeah, he love underdog.
So I'm ready to hear what he's gonna say. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. I watched the last Tank fight with him. Right. Watched the last Tank fight. I didn't understand what's going on. I was like, yo, dude didn't come out the corner. What the hell going on? I didn't know Tank had hit him with that left. So the whole time, I know Nate. I know him. He like Tank, but he's an underdog guy.
You watch.
He want to see the next one win. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong. I like that too.
You know how you be sitting beside somebody, you can feel it coming off. Yo, I feel it coming off. He don't want Tank to lose, but if Tank lose, he gonna be like,
I knew it.
I told you. I knew it. So Nate, be real with me like you always do. And give me your predictions for this.
Let me correct Thomas. Thomas knows I follow both sports.
He do.
And I look at everything statistically. And so, like I told him with the last Tank fight with the other Garcia, that other Garcia was nothing to overlook. And I told y'all he was a fighter. He stood in there. And the judges looked at it too. He was actually winning against Tank.
He was.
And my thing is, like I say, I analyzed Tank to a T. I don't like the way Tank likes to throw rounds away. And you're going to end up getting to a fighter that you can't put away after you throw all the rounds away. If you can't put them away, you can't win on the judges' scorecards. You're going to end up losing the fight.
Exactly.
My theory with Ryan Garcia and why I go with Ryan, speed beats power every day. And Ryan is way too fast.
Hold on, now that you said, you're right. Speed do what?
It beats power every day.
That's why I told you couldn't nobody beat Mayweather.
But the thing is with the speed part is that he fought fast people. He done fought people that got power and speed. You know what I'm saying? But what he learned is that, because like that guy, that Mexican guy, I think it was, he was fast, but he was strong. He almost lost to him, even in his last fight, like you say. But since he know how to get up in you, it's over. Like,
I'm gonna say this.
That's all you got to do is get up in him. Because he can throw that punch all he want, but if he can either take that or know how to move.
Tank, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what you're wrong for, though. I love you to death, bro. But when you knock that ball out, Tank, listen to me. I don't know your opponents because I see you as, you know, it is what it is. You're going to beat him regardless. When you knock that boy out with that damn hook in front of his daddy, and his daddy had, Nate, who was it? The last person he fought? What the Garcia cat?
Was it before Growley? Wasn't it before Rowley?
Whatever. When you knock that boy out with that little hook and you put him to sleep in front of his daddy, you wrong for that. I'm going to tell you that right now. That boy ain't do nothing to you like that for you.
Dang, man.
Daddy. But anyway,
Change is danger though. Very dangerous. It's a great fight if they make it.
I'm glad we got to talk about the sports.
Like you say, gotta be careful.
They gotta make it though.
Let's take it somewhere else, man. You know, the world has been seeing this for the last, I don't know how many weeks, about 3 or 4 weeks. Tyre, rest in peace. You know, to the young man that passed away in Tennessee from police brutality. Let me say this before I touch it with the fellas. For a long time, we seen police brutality as white on black. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's just be honest. Like Nichols said earlier about the Rodney King thing. Rodney King, it just countless acts over and over and over. But you know, I want to dive into this about something. I'm gonna take it somewhere else. It's not a lie. You know what I'm saying? That blacks we take each other's lives on a day. You know what I'm saying? That's something we need to stop. We've been trying to preach gun violence and stuff like that.
Definitely.
But to see the people that's supposed to protect us. Actually, and they, you know, it's recorded. You see the video
all the time, man.
To see that happens, that's just showing that, you know, this black on black crime is leading in different places. It's not gonna stop. When you got the people that's supposed to protect you, that's killing you too. Fellas, I'm gonna ask y'all something.
And work for us.
Yeah, and work for. Where do we go from here? You know, I don't understand it, man. I watched the video in and out. You know, in the
I couldn't watch it.
Yeah, I watched it. The brother was crying out for his mother, which went but like 80 yards away, I think they say. And to make a mockery of the way they did, you know, just laughing and talking. Man, they was actually joking about it, bro. They was actually sitting there talking, you know. That was the longest fight I ever been in. Well, bro, y'all had the man handcuffed. You know, and then, okay, if the man was right or wrong, it wasn't no use for that. So, my thing is, fellas, how do y'all feel about that? Nate, I'm going to start with you.
I didn't like the part when Kamala Harris, our vice president, was at the funeral. I thought that was just a publicity stunt, just to say that, because we got too many black people as our people already dying, and just for you to show up for this one. So where were you at for George Floyd? Where were you at for, you know, when they were doing in Missouri, anything like that? So I feel like it was just a publicity. I don't like that they make money off of these guys. Basically saying the dead is what's forcing the movement. It shouldn't have been like that. We're in the struggle, we're in the fight every day for us to be in peace. I don't like the fact that I have to think about my son and I have to teach him what he has to do when the policeman pulls him over and stuff. So I feel like the Kamala Harris thing really pushed me over the edge. I didn't like that. I really didn't like that. I feel like that's a political move, and I felt like that wasn't genuine. I didn't like that. I didn't like her being at the funeral. I really didn't.
I haven't touched on this because I actually wanted to get, you know, some fellas on here with me, you know, to talk about this. Because, you know, I can sit up there and I can talk all day, but I'm the type of person I like to hear other people's opinion. Right. You know what I'm saying? No matter if it's right or wrong. You know, like if you look at the One Nation podcast, it says every voice matters. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I stick strong by that. You know, and no matter, you know, if you think a different way of me, you know, that's your opinion. So, you know, I done talk about it. Corey, what you think about it?
Man, I try not to look at it so much because, like, I know that TV and the news and things, they, you know, they fill us with all these negative thoughts about things, and we don't know the whole story, what's going on. Mm-hmm. So I try not to. I really don't know, to be honest. I really don't know everything about what's going on, you know, to be real. Because, like, I try not to, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't want to have an opinion or even say something or talk about something I don't really know about.
Okay.
I respect
yeah, definitely.
But it's bad, though, man, because, like, the police, they have a way of, like, it's been there for years. In my opinion, is from that cops all cops. You know, even we have good cops out here, because like it's really hard to try to even put them
We
in.
got some good cops.
Yes,
Isaiah.
man.
I'm glad you want to say that.
Isaiah, shout out to you.
Isaiah Parham, I
Oh,
love
yeah.
you my brother.
Oh, yeah.
He's you know,
Public safety.
Shout out.
Oh, yeah.
We got
No,
family
not
members.
public safety, he's county.
Oh, county now, yeah.
Whoa, what's that? We running out of time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what's that? But yo, shouts out to Isaiah Parham, man. We love you, bro. He's definitely a great cop, you know, and that's just something that, you know, every cop doesn't have in their DNA. It's not bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But fellas, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I'm glad I had y'all on.
Yeah, shout out to Corey, man. Shout out to Corey, man.
Appreciate
Appreciate
y'all,
you, man. Appreciate you, dog. Oh, yeah.
You know, and
Yeah, shout out to Corey,
we're
man.
gonna get into it, but I want to do a part 2 with y'all if that ain't, you know.
Hey,
something.
man.
Yeah, man, you know we
With
bless
me.
you anytime, man. We bless you.
Anytime.
Let
me know.
Topics tonight,
I'll
man.
pull up.
And
Oh, yeah.
I want the people to understand, you know, where we stand with everything, where we're here. You know, we almost out of time.
Shout out to Sade, the beautiful queen. His backbone. Shout out to her. Definitely.
7 minutes, man. You know, this is a great podcast. We talking on a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
Man. And the way I'm gonna end this, man, fellas, right quick, is there anything you want to tell the people?
Hey, we all a generation of new expectations. Do something different in a positive way to make sure that, you know, setting up something good for somebody else and your family. So,
Cool.
hey, keep
Nathan,
it positive.
man, what you got?
Awareness, consciousness, be present in the now. Positivity, no negativity.
And I'm gonna piggyback off both of these brothers, man. We need to come together as one. No negativity, all positivity. I usually close with a song, but I'm not gonna do it tonight because this was a great podcast. And I feel like, you know, Corey, you linked up with us, man. We feel like it's all brothers.
Yeah, blessings, Corey. Blessings.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
This is, y'all already know, man. This is the One Nation Podcast 864 where it's go down. I love y'all. Peace from us to you. Peace.